Now that you're part of the Augustana Care family, we want to thank you for choosing to be part of our mission to foster fullness of life for older adults. Elders are a vital part of our communities, and Augustana Care provides services that help them celebrate life as they live it to the fullest. As a new staff member, you may also have an idea of what it's like to be a new resident. You're in different surroundings and nothing seems familiar, right? Our goal today is to help you get accustomed to the kind of service Augustana Care provides. Whether they're here for the day or a short-term stay, live independently, or need skilled nursing, Augustana Care residents seek to live meaningful lives. We support our residents by affirming the dignity and worth of all individuals, advocating for older adults, treating each other with compassion, and acting with honesty, integrity, and fairness. What sets Augustana Care apart is our dedication to person-centered care. Our goal is to offer the kind of comfort and service that makes people feel at home. Augustana Care strives to provide a profound sense of connection with family, friends, community, spiritual heritage, and personal passion. That doesn't mean being flashy or overpromising. It's really about being responsive to people's needs. Experts say within the first 3 seconds of arrival, the impressions of residents and family members can shape their long-term experience.
Hi.
Hi.
Welcome to Augustana. My name is Asa.
Nice to meet
What can you do to make those first 3 seconds count?
Hi, Dan. Nice to meet you.
Smile and make eye contact. Introduce yourself to residents and others in the room, especially if they are experiencing memory loss.
Hi, I'm Shelley.
Hi.
Allow time for the resident to respond.
Hi.
Giving high-quality care is also about building relationships.
I was just wondering if I could ask you a question.
Greet residents by name in the dining room or at social activities. Ask for advice and input.
Well, I was just wondering if there are any special activities that you would like to do here.
Try and find something you have in common.
Do you like to read?
I do.
Oh,
I
I
like
do
to
too.
read.
I do too. I could read all day long. Well, maybe after you settle in, I could show you the library. Would that be okay?
Oh, that'd be great.
Okay.
Remember too, attitude and enthusiasm are contagious. You don't have to wait to catch it though. You can be a carrier. Another gift is your willingness to give residents and family members the feeling they're part of Augustana Care's family, just as you are. That's why we put together 9 cornerstones, to create a special experience for residents, family members, and you. What are the cornerstones? Let's go through them. When you anticipate a resident's needs, you are thinking ahead to make things easier for them. Part of making things easier means anticipating and taking the initiative. You want to help others before they have to ask. The next cornerstone is pride in accomplishment.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Is there anything I can get you?
Taking pride in accomplishing your work means you're not just doing things because it's your job, you're doing them because you recognize the value and dignity of everyone here. Which brings me to the next cornerstone, empowerment. At Augustana Care, that means ownership. Empowerment is not only caring about what you do, but feeling confident about doing it. The next cornerstone is integrity, because without it, there is no Augustana Way.
I found this outside the pharmacy. I couldn't find a name on it, but I'm sure it belongs to one of the residents.
Well, thank you very much. Augustana Care is consistently committed to those we serve, and integrity is the foundation of our commitment. Our next cornerstone is about respect, which includes employee interactions and relationships.
Excuse me, I'm new here.
Oh, welcome. How are you doing?
Not so well. I am lost and I just can't find my way around.
Oh, I remember those days. Well, why don't you tell me what you're looking for and I'll bring you over there.
Which leads us to the next cornerstone, compassion. A gentle tone, a listening ear, and everyday kindness are grounded in spiritual values that started when Augustana Care began ministering to the community over a century ago. Our 7th cornerstone is tradition. Augustana Care has never wavered from our commitment to serve individuals of every faith and belief. Respecting people's diverse stories, cultures, and traditions is a crucial part of what makes Augustana Care unique. Speaking of crucial and unique, I also want to mention those who work in administrative or support areas. Our 8th cornerstone is service. And to implement this cornerstone, Augustana Care depends on the dedication of office staff and all other employees. Everyone here has an opportunity to provide exceptional service to our community. The last cornerstone is family, which can be anyone who is important in a resident's life. Family members are as much a part of Augustana Care as the residents themselves. Now that you know about the cornerstones, I want to get to the heart of our message, because the Augustana Way is about a promise we make to the community to provide the highest standard of service, ensuring the physical, emotional, and spiritual well-being of older adults. With that in mind, I want to share 10 principles of good listening and 7 customer service don'ts. The principles will help you avoid the don'ts. You can nod, you can smile, you can even give one-word answers now and then, but you cannot listen if you are talking. Help the resident or family member feel free to talk and show emotion. And going back to Cornerstone 1, anticipate his or her needs. What would happen if you didn't anticipate or even care? That's apathy, the first don't. Apathy is the opposite of connection. Principle 3. Instead of saying, I don't know, or I just got here, try,
I'll find out for you. Sorry about that. Just a minute.
Number 4. Remove distractions and give your utmost attention to the person talking to you instead of the phone, computer, or someone walking in the door.
I just don't understand. Is it me?
I will feel the same way as you do. What I'm hearing you saying that you want to be part of this discussion.
Principle 5 is about empathy, which we also call active listening. That means letting someone know that you feel as they do, and repeating what they say so they know you understand.
Can you help me, please?
Another don't I want to share with you. If someone complains about something and you brush it off or react coldly, you are essentially breaking Augustana Care's promise to those we serve.
You know, this really isn't my department, and I'm really busy right now. Can we talk another time?
Please, I don't understand.
I can't talk right now.
Of course you know this is wrong, but we really wanted you to see it to know how wrong, because dismissing a resident's concern, no matter how frustrated or busy you are, is counterproductive and unacceptable. Residents may have memory or cognitive issues that make things confusing. It may sometimes feel like they ask the same question over and over again, but they still need your full attention, and you should speak slowly and clearly to them. Most importantly, residents may not remember what you say, but they will always, always remember how you make them feel. Supposing it's not your department, and you are busy right now, what could you say?
Marie. Is it okay if I call you Marie? I'm going to ask our housing director, and they can help us brainstorm some ideas.
Speak to the resident at eye level. Use touch with those that don't mind, but find out first.
Is it okay if I hold on to your hand or arm? I don't want to do anything that would bother you.
That's fine. Thank you for asking.
Oh, thank you, Marie. Would you like to come with me to the housing director's office right now?
I think it's lunchtime.
You're right. I'm getting hungry, too. How about we wait and go after lunch?
It sounds great to me.
Me too.
After empathy comes the next principle for good listening, patience. Allow plenty of time, don't interrupt, don't start for the door or walk away before someone is finished talking, and be sure to avoid the next don't. Do not be condescending.
Well, I'd try to explain it, but I don't think you'd understand.
How can I understand if you won't bother to explain? I came here thinking I was talking to a human being. Instead, I got a robot.
I'm sorry you feel that way, but there's only so much I can do.
If someone is angry, don't be indifferent or dismissive. Find an alternative and make things better for both of you.
I'm sorry, truly. Let me try and explain.
You might think keeping your temper is a given, but it's not always easy to do. What you need to remember is the madder you get, the harder it will be to solve the problem. If someone is angry at you, the best way to deflect that anger is to use active listening and, again, be patient.
Our policy is designed to protect our residents' privacy, but what I hear you saying is that things are changing in your family.
I've been saying that for the past half hour.
And whatever is said to you, Go easy on argument and criticism. That's Principle 8. You don't want to make someone defensive or angry. Arguing won't work, so stay away from it, because even if you win, you lose the goodwill of a resident or family member.
Can you tell me about the person you talked to before you came here?
Principle 9. Encourage questions. It shows you are listening, and it helps clarify things further. And when you get an answer, don't resort to the last two don'ts, rule book or runaround.
The problem is we have rules, and I can't change them.
What?
I'm sorry, you'll have to talk to a nursing supervisor.
But you just said...
I know, but it's not my job.
A couple of words to remove from your vocabulary, surgically if you have to. I don't know. We have rules. You wouldn't understand. I can't help you. It's not my job. In fact, it's always your job, even when it isn't. As long as a resident or family member needs you to solve a problem, you should try and solve it or find someone who can. Which puts us back at Rule 1, also known as Rule 10. Stop talking. If a resident or family member still isn't satisfied, it means you haven't been listening. You've been talking. So please remember, Augustana Care strives to provide the highest quality services to help older adults live the most productive lives possible. And everything you do, every day you are here, makes that possible. Before we go, I want to share a quick review of Augustana Care's principles and don'ts. Think about situations that may come up for you and how you would handle them. Stop talking so you can listen. Put the talker at ease. Help the resident or family member feel free to talk and show emotion. Show family members and residents you really want to listen. Remove distractions so you're concentrating only on the person in front of you. Empathize by active listening and letting residents know you understand their feelings. Allow plenty of time for a resident or family member to speak, and don't interrupt. Don't resort to yelling. Use active listening instead. Go easy on the criticism and arguments. Even if you win, you lose. Ask and encourage questions. And again, stop talking. These principles will not only help give residents and family members good service, Augustana Care's principles also illustrate the kind of welcoming, person-centered care we strive to deliver every day. This kind of care is the essence of our cornerstones. Thanks for being with us today. We shared our principles and cornerstones with you because we appreciate the significant contributions our elders make during their lifelong journey. We are also grateful for their insights and experience. We look forward to seeing the many connections you will find here as you discover new ways to foster fullness of life for older adults. Thank you for joining us.